Folks, friends, people, space nerds. We got new content. Yay! We've got new stuff to check out, folks. Indeed we do. Welcome in, everybody. Today we are checking out Alpha 3.22 in the PTU for the first time. It came out to actually ePTU, not even PTU. We're going to jump in today and look at some of the new features. We've got salvage improvements that we're going to check out. This is structural salvage, so actually ripping a ship apart and sucking it up. We're going to be checking out the new hair stuff right here in the main menu before we get started. Check out some of the cargo crate advancements they've made. They've got new fire modes on different guns that we saw at CitizenCon, so it's not like a huge patch, but we're going to dive in and see what kind of stuff we can find. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't been here before, that sucks. It's a good time. I hope you come again. If you have been here before, welcome back. You know how it goes. We're going to be doing a lot of chat today, a lot of deep diving and reviewing of these features as we play them. I'll take some questions, we'll talk opinions, we'll see what's good, what's not. Hopefully we don't crash too much. If we do, hopefully it's a good time. As you can see, there's a new background on the main menu. That's our first change. This is one of the new locations coming to the game in this patch. For all of you who come to the stream regularly, you know, we just reviewed the crap out of this a couple of days ago, and I just released that as a video on the second channel. And we might go and see one of these locations. They're not a focus for today, so I don't know if we'll be able to find it easily, but we'll do what we can. We got a few hours. So sit back and enjoy yourselves, folks. Welcome in, Shifty, Rhino, Anno. Good to see you, Scott, Tyrus, Punji. God, I almost said CIG. We got GII in here today. Rig. The whole freaking crew. Join GII, folks. If that's not proof, I don't know what is. A live Toes stream. Terrible Bishop, what's up, man? Bert, Tyler, Curtis, welcome. Woody Bear, Scott, Jack, Vastin. Are my headphones really already about to die? Black Intellect and Commander, Signusian. Yo, yo. How you doing today, my man? Amith. We're going to be looking at hair. We're doing it. Pernip. What's up with the toes? Game crouton. Ooh, yummy. I love a crouton, man. I used to go to this place. What was it? Fresh Choice. You guys remember Fresh Choice back in the day? It's like a healthy buffet place, and I don't know if it was national or international. Had it here in California. Croutons were like my saving grace there. I did not like salad as a kid growing up. As opposed to as a kid not growing up, I guess. Just as a kid who's stationary in life. Andre, what's up? What's a GII? Someone explain. Doing good. Hope you and GII are all having a good time. We are, dude. Have you... anybody who has seen the amount of activity on GII recently probably knows just how good a time we're having. Not only are we killing it with events every week with gameplay, but our racers are topping the racing leaderboards right now, which is nuts. Shout out. Good job, guys. Atmo soon. Yep, we got Daymar Rally coming up soon. All right, so here's our first little look at a feature. This is hair. As you can see, it is very... Wow. I mean, wow. Can we get a dynamic zoom on this? Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. Hold on, let me... There we go, yeah. Yeah. Hair. Okay, no. But really, we're going to take a look at hair here. They've got some new designs. Let's see. Here we go. They got some new designs, and stop going to the head, man. So there's a little bit of new physics going in there. Obviously, it's a little wavy. Dang, I look nice. Yo, that hair looks good. So I don't know if this is bringing in that sort of tapered design that they talked about with the, you know, they mentioned how it was kind of tapered at the end to look a little more wispful. Zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, give us that look. But you know, I feel like my guy's really a ponytail kind of guy. We get a... Oh. Look at all these beautiful styles. I want a ponytail. Oh, that was bun. There we go. Just freaking smack. Smack! Mrs. T's going to be so excited about this. But yeah, so these are some of the new hairstyles they brought in. Now I have to figure out how to get this to be a smaller window. I've broken the stream. Okay, so these are some of the new hairstyles. I like the physics of them. They're a little bit jumpy, but what isn't in Star Citizen right now? It's nice to finally have... Oh my god, if you do that one more time, I'll just delete your whole head. It's nice to have not only some higher quality... Here, let me change some colors so you guys can see. It's like a reddish. Yeah, nice to see not only new designs that give us a little bit more diversity in the hair, but also just better quality looking hair. Any man buns? Well, there was a bun. But, no. I mean, you can rock it. You can do it. Maybe part it a little bit different. I don't know what makes a hand bun. I've never had a man bun. Obviously, I don't have bun material. No afro textures yet. No curlier hair. We're going to be getting that in the next update. I'm hoping with the character creator. See, this is still the old character creator, which is not what we had before. I'm gonna rock this hair. I like it. It looks good on me. Makes my shoulders a little bit itchy, which is nice. You know, a little tickle here and there. Let's jump in. Let's get exploring. They put your hairline. Yeah, plenty of us feeling attacked with some of these older hairlines. Don't want none unless you got a bun, son. Well, yeah, I can't answer for a proper bun. We got 20 new styles with this update, so there's plenty more still to come after this. This is a fairly minor one. It's funny because they called it a major update, major hair update. And I mean, it is, considering we don't get hair updates. But it's also, I think, not the major update. You know, the one that we're really waiting for, which is the character customizer and the ability to change, like, the colors of the hair and all, the facial hair and all that stuff. That's hair V2. Tier 2 hair. You yearn for the day you can recreate your dumb face and use this stuff to find a good hairstyle for you. Instead of just pointing at random magazine's hair and going, maybe that. Yeah, see, I try to keep it simple. Although we do want to dye my hair. We've been trying to get around to... Or bleach my hair, I guess. What matters is multi-crew and AC. Did they add that in this EPTU? I don't think they did. Okay, so we're here in New Babbage. First thing we're going to do today is go and do some... we're going to check out the Salvage. So we're going to grab a vulture. Jeez, I hope I have a vulture. We might have given that away. Hopefully we have a vulture that we can go grab. And really should have checked that before spawning at New Babbage. Well, we'll find a vulture somehow. And we're going to go check out this structural salvage stuff. Star hair featuring up to size 4 gimbal. They start you with enough money to buy one at New Deal. Is there a vulture at New Deal though? First, I'm gonna go grab some armor and stuff. Let's get our goods, because I'm also gonna have some FPS missions. Oh, look at that. We have armor. Lucky us. We're gonna hit up some FPS missions because... I'll do this on the train. Like I said, we've got new fire modes. So many of you may have seen the LH86 full automatic pistol at CitizenCon. That's in the game now. They've changed the fire mode for the Arclight pistol. They've changed the fire rates for the Lumen. So I want to see what those look like. And then they've also updated all of the recoil on the guns. Now I'm not the best FPS player. I can't tell you what it actually looks different from when we look at recoil, but I'll show you so that maybe you can notice what I don't. Kelto to the right. They sell the vulture at Kelto? What? Let's see if there is one here. Haha! Cool. All right, we're good. We will live. They increased the cost of all armor. Oh no! I guess that can get annoying if you're buying armor in bulk. Oh, I was supposed to do my stuff on the train. Instead of running back and forth and jumping around. Okay, well, we can get off the train. It wouldn't be so bad to do this kind of stuff if the interface didn't take 5 seconds to let you do anything, you know? It's not 5 seconds, but the lag that you get when you're doing stuff in this interface really makes it annoying to jump in. Can't wait. Cannot wait for that new menu. Alright, so we'll throw on any old undersuit. And we'll just grab tried and true. It's good armor. Works for us. Little backpack. A little bit of a helmet. Pretty sure we got some guns we can use. So we're gonna grab the LH-86. Where is this? There we go. We're gonna throw a scope on it. We're going to grab a lumen. We're gonna throw a scope on it. We're gonna throw the arc light in our backpack. And we'll leave enough. We'll pick up another weapon while we're out. Grab some ammo for all this stuff. We got LH-86 ammo. We've got lumen ammo, which you can't seem to select. So we'll just move all these over. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Oh yeah, I should have a P8 somewhere. There we go. And then we'll throw a scope on the P8 as well. Okay. Space G's. What am I looking for? Did I get everything I needed? Why did I come here? This is a spaceport. I don't need anything else. Did I need anything from the commons, though? I could get a multi-tool. Why don't we grab that stuff when we get up to the space station, though? Because I'm also going to grab one of those crates. You guys know they're selling new size crates in the game. We'll grab one of those when we get up to the space station so we could spawn that and see if we could use it for loot. Oh, yeah, Kelto, like a little convenience store. You were saying they added the Kelto in? Does the new hair look good in game? Let's see. Let me get out of the elevator first. Cruise! I can grab some cruise when we get up there. It's better to grab it when we're up there from a kiosk, right? Unless, oh, could I have gotten it? Yeah, no, I would have had to go in the comments to get it. Med pens? I've got... I don't have med pens. I took them off. I took them off to do the, to change my undersuit. So yeah, I'll have to grab those too. Alright, let's see how the hair looks. Let me get better light than this. I put my helmet in my backpack, okay? I made sure to do that.
Tide of travel.
Tide of travel? Very close. Very close up.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Your belongings belong to us. Remember, you belong to us. It's got a little bit of like that sort of that like disintegrate-y look on the around the outside of it. But maybe that's a rendering thing. It's pretty basic looking physics. I don't think this is going to be all of the stuff that they were wanting to do. Remember the gosh, how they were showing like this different strands reacting and stuff. I'm betting that kind of stuff is not going to be happening as much right now. Like there are probably stages to this hair being updated. Right now we're just getting these first hairstyles, but not the actual in-game physics. Although it does look pretty reactive, just not detailed. Look at that flop. Who's my stylist? Pico? Pico takes the blades to my head.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Thanks, ma'am.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Probably should have just spawned this up at the space station instead of flying it out of the city. Not a good decision on my part.
Vehicles, your vehicle has been delivered to the
Hair looks great.
locations.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer.
The black color probably doesn't help as much with the let's just do a calm walk. There we go. It's got a nice bounce to it. See if I can walk to the music. Oh no, he gets real slow. If only my frame rate was better.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate sizes, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Wow, that guy just got in my way.
From all of us at Microtech,
Yeah, there's your hair.
the new Babbage
No beards yet, though. Okay. Now that we're done admiring ourselves, let's throw our helmet back on. And get going.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment. Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned
Tyrus, thanks for the super chat, man. Hashtag join GII. Join GII. We have a lot of people joining GII lately, actually. It's the inflow. Yeah, the slow motion with that hair is actually going to look really cool. And then they have all of like the physicalized guns and stuff bobbing around on your body. Whenever we start getting those smoother frame rates for that stuff, it's going to be great. Yeah, that requires a 3070. Better hope so. Saying a lot have been joining is the understatement of the week. Yeah, our Mrs. Tomato has been busy with applications. And in the meantime, they've also been completely reworking how the applications are happening, or rather promotions. Yeah, this game actually requires 2 GPUs, but they're not working together. They're just working on 2 completely different parts of the computer. 1 GPU for the game and the other for the rest of the computer. No, it still wouldn't be enough. Okay. Let's get to going. Is the FPS rework in 322? There's some FPS changes in 322, not any like HUD stuff or anything like that. So we've got new types of salvage here. Right alt plus, let's see, so we go into alright, so we pull this up. And we are in hull scraping mode. And then as you can see on the right side there, there's a lot more controls. Oh, we're still in Armistice. Let's get out of here first. This thing's slow. Come on, then. Yeah, recoil is in. Some changes to the fight, to the fire rate are in. A couple things. Slow ship. I'm gonna need an Argo SRV to push me out of here. Or pull, whatever. There we go. Okay. Where's our station? I just want to set my spawn. You know how this goes, guys. I'm not trying to die and spawn in the city. Actually, that might be the best bet, though, if I need new weapons and stuff. Nah. I'd rather just spawn at Port Tressler. So this is munching mode that we are currently in, and this is really what you do right when you're just pointing at somebody. And then there is also disintegration mode, which actually pulls this. I guess this is what pulls the stuff in, and kind of destroys it. So effects are looking a little bit better than they did before, but we'll have to see how they properly translate into gameplay. It's also unfinished, so when you see the animation, don't expect it to be everything that you hoped. Merhaba Murat. How you doing?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Hello, and thank you for contacting
At this
me
point
via
in time,
analysis.
you could wait another year for Pyro. I just want the map. Oh yeah, I'd much rather have the maps and stuff. What about improved clouds and atmosphere rendering, ground fog, etc.? I don't think that's in now. They've been quite quiet about that too.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Landing gear down.
Okay.
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
Q4 patch will be bigger than in the past. I mean, this is a decent-sized patch. We'll see what else comes with it as they keep going and they add more over the next couple weeks. Because it could end up being a bigger patch than normal. The guards sort of talk to you now. Oh, they're getting friendly, huh? That sounds like a negative, to be honest. Supposed to be included in 322 though, right? As per CitizenCon. Yes, the graphical changes are supposed to be in 322. There is stuff in this patch that's still not in the actual patch. A lot of times it doesn't all come in the first PTU. Ooh. So while we're here, we're gonna get a tractor beams, medical gear, and food. And we're also gonna reset our spawn. This is just our normal first spawn of the patch routine, right?
You should consult the terminal for that.
Oh. Wait, they are talking. What was that? Did she just say something?
Attention. As of now, Dock 2 is off limits to all staff.
Nope.
Do you require assistance?
No, I don't. Did they used to talk to you? Hello. Hey, what do you say now?
Do you require assistance?
I mean, is there like, do I get medicine? Have any work? Have any work? Can I work for the hospital?
I'm afraid I can't.
Okay. Question about me, but sure.
Take care.
Let's get some, It's kind of funny because she sounds a little robotic the way she talks, but I think it's on purpose because she's like at the desk.
Looking to improve your health?
No.
At Kelto
Let's make this sure this goes to our backpack. I don't feel like
Ask your med tech about optional medical services. Something more serious.
one of these.
Treatment has never
One of
been
these.
thanks to the advanced digital
Did I actually buy?
available at every
A couple of these. Alright, now we go get our
Dr. Chan to surgery.
tractor beams. And then we'll be good. You'd like to donate plasma for the UAC. I would like to give some bodies for science that I came across at a nearby bunker that I totally didn't create myself. I just came across them and wanted to share with the hospital. It does have new hair.
Try the cargo terminal.
I'm at the cargo terminal, man. They do talk a lot more now, huh? Grab multi-tool. Grab a tractor beam attachment. A tractor beam battery. For the max lift? Huh. They didn't have these before. Batteries for the max lifts. Okay, we'll get that too. But I doubt we have any sort of battery functionality. I just wonder if you can put it in or not. And then we've got some crews over here. I can get that from here too. Karmic Joke, thanks for the sub. And Frisch, thank you as well for the sub today. Appreciate you guys. What was I going to get? Oh, that's right. These. Let's grab these boxes. Almost left these. So we're going to grab the 1 SU, 2 SU, 4 SU, and 8 SU boxes and see if we can get them to spawn. And then some crews. Good. Alright. Now we go to the ship and load up. Did they have a munching animation for the claw that they didn't use? The claw currently is not fully functional. I mean, it is, like, it works, but it's not using all the animations and stuff. I don't know if the batteries are rechargeable. But now we'll find out. Actually, we wouldn't find out. They probably won't tell us that until we actually get charge and drain. But that is a thing. Charge and drain is a thing, so I imagine the batteries will be rechargeable if you want. All right. Nope, let's get on the ship first, because I got to take these boxes out. Oh, crap, I'm not going to be able to take the boxes out because of the vulture. So we'll have to come back here later to test out the box stuff. For now, let's see if I can... Alright, so we've got... tractor beam. No, I'll keep one of them here just in case. Batteries. Haha! Boom. And just like that, 1 SCU crate. Can I access it? Oh my gosh, yes, guys. Yes! So now we can go into these bunkers with a 1 SCU crate to loot and put just throw stuff in here. Because you can't do that with the 1/8 SCU. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see if I can do the 2 SCU. Hold on. Hold on. How wild can we get? Let's put this back here. Woohoo! That means that all the way up to the 8 SCU is going to be spawnable. That's great. So this is a big change for just organization. And this obviously comes because we are getting... this patch, we're getting the ability to start storing stuff inside of these boxes, like physicalized stuff into the boxes, which is going to be very cool. Boxes and boxes, folks. What's better than that? Don't drop it outside of the ship. Oh yeah, you probably can't get it, huh? Assuming the crate won't fall through the elevator. You better carry it down. squad mates should be able to access it. They can access boxes normally, right? 1/8 boxes. Oh, I didn't grab everything I need. Let me make sure we've got some medical stuff before we head out. Hey, Jason, what's up? I don't need to take all this. Especially because we're doing FPS stuff later. And yeah, so I can leave some of that ammo. And then keep that. Okay. Leave some of that here. Cool. Alright, let's go salvage. Just chilling? You checking out 322 gameplay? What do you think so far? Dang it.
Launch complete.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, let's take a job first. Let's just grab something from the mission contract manager. And that'll give us something quick that we can check out. How about we go for a Drake Vulture? Well, what's close? What's close? Doesn't really tell you where, huh? Oh yeah, Mike L3, Arc L4, Crew L4. Mike L3 is... Where the heck is Mike L3 out here? Yeah, Mike L3, Arc L4, Crew L4. We can do Arc L4. What's out there? Oh, that's Arc L2. Ugh. That's much further away. Why are all these salvage jobs so far away? We could just try and get out into the asteroid belt and see if we can find something ourselves. Generally doesn't work out very well, though.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Her L5, is that closer? I don't even see her L5. Where is Hurston L5? That's weird. Am I just blind right now? Don't pick a Hull A mission. That ship is currently bugged and won't fracture unless you blow it up. Good to know. 100I, Arc L2. Is there even an L5? Yeah, Hurston's kind of gone. It like you have to zoom into it to see it. Yeah, Arc L2 is all the way out here. Dude, why are these missions so far away? Mike L5. I mean, that's as close as we're gonna get, yeah? Might as well take it. People are snatching these missions up, huh? Alright, let's go check this out. Just watched a pregnant woman flag down a stranger to take a picture of herself in front of the regional equivalent of a Walmart. It was very strange. Aren't you happy you weren't the stranger? It would have been even more strange. Oh, it's... Okay, I had to zoom in for her L5. The Reclaimer Claw will be able to disintegrate items and grab stuff to pull it in, but I think the animation is not quite working yet. Let me double check. I got the patch notes here. So... Sorry. For Reclaimer owners, the salvage mode is only operable from the co-pilot seat. Doesn't say anything about the claw here. Yeah, they don't even mention it. So I don't think the claw is functional just yet. They fixed mining for prospectors, which is nice. Oh yeah, they got the AC changes in. Okay. Players have the ability to enable multi-crew spawning on their selected ships, and other players in the match and on your team will have the ability to select turret and crew positions. Oh god. That's a change. That's a change I needed. The new claw works just like the vulture munching. It does extend, the end opens up and glows after extension, but that's about it. Okay, so it's not like grabbing things yet. Yeah, the key bindings are weird. It's funny too, because you'd think they'd make the key bindings for like self-destruct, the weird ones. Yeah, finally some multi-crew action in Arena Commander is going to be really good. People don't realize how big a deal Arena Commander is becoming. You know, I saw somebody say, why waste development time on this? And that is, I mean, in terms of Star Citizen as a whole, it's not really that important. They can do everything they need to do outside of Arena Commander, but it's really good for testing. It's also just going to be probably the way a lot of people play this game for a long time. Oh, the claw looks different than it used to. So they're just straight up not going to have it physically grab stuff. I bet that's disappointing a lot of Reclaimer owners. You can still right-click to switch and left to activate the Reclaimer. Okay. When is multi-crew in Arena Commander? In this current EPTU. It's space magic. I think we're gonna, I don't think it's just gonna be like a disintegration thing. I think we will be breaking it into multiple pieces, but honestly, I don't blame them if that's how they end up keeping it with the disintegration. I always wondered how this is gonna work, but there's a good chance that they're just gonna do it this way until Maelstrom allows the ships to be broken apart naturally, and then they'll let us do more with that. But physically interacting with those pieces might be a little bit too far for them, so I could see them getting away from the physical claw. Sucks, but so do a lot of the changes that need to be made for a successful game. You don't mind the change? Could also be completely temporary. Who knows? Folks, I will be right back. I should be back by the time... I'll be back well before we get there. See you in a minute. my wife is gossiping in Turkish. It's always funny when I walk in on that and I can catch like every 5 words. And I'm like, ooh, oh, no, no, no. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Oh, I get it. Oh, is there a new Fallout trailer? Yeah, I guess they probably should release it right now. They haven't seen the new Fallout trailer, but I did see that they had press images out a week ago, so I figured they were going to start their marketing soon. But yeah, if they weren't going to try and get it out now, I would suggest getting it out now. For the simple sake that anything gaming related happening after December 5th, between December 5th and December 8th, is probably going to be drowned out by GTA 6 news. But that's cool. I hope it's a good show. I hope they do it better than freaking Halo. Also, Halo is getting a trailer dropping on December 4th, because they also probably are trying to... No, I'm kidding. They're just... They already picked their dates, but they're getting in before GTA as well. Can you get this on Xbox One? This game? No. Not Star Citizen. This is a PC-only game. We don't talk about Halo. Hey, man. On the retrospect, Halo multiplayer... Halo Infinite's a good game. They had a terrible launch, but it's a freaking great game, and that's coming from somebody who had hoped that Cyberpunk would be a good game too, and could readily admit, you know, that first year that it just... Okay, it's fine. I won't get into that. Cyberpunk's okay. It's good. It's good. It's gotten there. But Halo, both those games weren't great at launch. I would say both of them are worth playing now. And Halo's multiplayer is really fun. We have like 8 to 10 people in our Discord server who are pretty ready to play whenever we make an event. And we try to do some Halo stuff every couple of weeks at least. And hopefully when I get more time. Which really was supposed to be this month, but because of all the stuff that's been going on, I haven't... Sorry, including being sick. Haven't had a lot of time, but we've been wanting to play more Halo recently, so... If you guys do play, sorry I'm out of breath now. If you do play and you're looking for people to play with, come hit us up on the Discord. I'd probably play more if there were people actively saying let's play, but generally it's either me or Tyrus that gets something started. Man, this like lingering cough. Oh, it's Frenchie in the chat. You wouldn't count on soloing a big ship period, NPC crew or not. Ah, come on. People will be able to solo a big ship. It's just not going to go well. Like, I'm sure it will be doable. But, like, you're probably going to be breaking stuff and, like, you're going to be just... You probably will still be having a good time. You're just going to get annoyed. They're going to try and annoy you. That's the thing. It is a good game. CIG has said most ships will be flyable solo. They'll not prevent you from using your ship one man. They won't prevent you. You're looking forward to basically double space on your vulture runs because of the buffer.
Quantum drive is now off.
Whee! What's in the PTU? I don't know. Is the PTU even live right now? Headed for that gas cloud. That's where we will be finding our ship somewhere. Somewhere out there. Come on then. It's still 3:21. From what they've said, it seems like it's only a big deal in combat, which was never going well if you're in a Hammerhead or Carrack. Well, it's a big deal in specific situations. This is where I think we're getting thrown off from engineering by looking at it as a feature rather than just a status of the game. Engineering's going to matter a lot in a lot of different types of situations that we're not even considering right now because we don't have the systems. Charge and drain systems aren't in the game. The entire heat system, like the idea of having to balance our mining devices with our shields, is engineering. The idea of tuning your ship so that it can handle running both your shields at half power and your mining laser at full power before you leave for your mission, that's engineering. Your ability to haul something with your Argo SRV at a higher speed because your ship's running better due to your tuning beforehand, it's engineering. Like, engineering is going to be more than just a feature that we have to think about. It's like the damage system. It's something that will always be present, because it's not just going to be in ships. Engineering will be in cities, it's going to be in outposts, it's going to be in space stations, it's going to be in our own bases that we build. So they'll be coming up with various ways to make it interact with our gameplay when we're not really expecting it. This is my first look at the new Salvage. Yeah, I've seen it happen. This is my first look playing it, though. Keep in mind, if you just structural salvage, you will miss out on the RMC from hull scraping. Man, I don't care about no RMC. I feel like big ships are meant for multi-crew, just as they said from the very beginning. The most you should be able to do as a single person on that ship is fly. The most you should be able to do is whatever a single person should do, right? In my opinion, if you've got a ship with 4 different seats on it that require different skills to run a job, then you can only do on that ship whatever you can do when you're sitting in one seat, right? And then from there, they just keep it going. That's why they're trying to split all these things up into different modes and seats and areas. Alright, so we got our target here, a little Scorpius. Oh, hello, Scorpius. Get right up on it. Why does this thing have a signature? Like, why is there any emissions coming from this ship? That's just weird. Jump into mining mode, and well, I'll give you a look at all the different versions of the modes. So let's see, rotation lock. Cycle tool. So we got our tractor module here. So if I wanted, I could grab the... Oh, that is not a tractor module. Oh, I see. It's tractor and mining. Interesting. So I can grab it and I guess move it while I'm salvaging. That's not super convenient. Let's see. Convergence axis. Yeah, it's bringing it closer. Man, we got a lot more stuff going on with the UI now. So you can see that at the top there, it's showing what I'm guessing is just like a... I think that's the salvage tools. No, that's showing our status for both our salvage stripper and the tractor beam strength. So I can let that go here now. From the studio that brought you The Boys and free 2-day shipping. That's pretty good. Focus tool, left alt plus D. Whole bunch of alt. Okay. Cool, so you can focus on a specific item. You can focus on either the right or the left. Or you can use both. Left plus right. Okay, I see. So this is if you want to just use your tractor beam and move this thing around. Oh my god, wait a second. And you can select... Oh, gosh. Wait. I just realized you can select the components and stuff off the ship too. So if I could just get this to stop moving, please. Okay. And you want to, and you like look really closely. Yeah, you can grab the guns. Don't grab the guns, folks. Dang it. Did that say update? Did that say it was trying to update me? Whoop. Wait. Stop running. Tractor beam too powerful. Pulled the gun right out of it and that was funny. Just like pulled the game out of the computer, basically. Hey, can you stop our CIG? Can you wait a second and let me make sure I don't need to update? Man. Never seen anybody so enthusiastic about getting into Star Citizen. Now I gotta sign back in. Pulled the entire server rack out. Tractor beam power. From across the world. So yeah, the kind of possibilities that I'm starting to see there are very cool, because they're starting to combine some UI elements and let us see more information than I thought we would. You know, if you have another cargo ship with you, nobody has to get out of their ship. You can remove exterior components, store them in the other cargo ship, scrape the hull off the ship, structurally salvage it all. Holy crap, guys, that's 3 different versions of Salvage available to us now. All we're waiting for after that is just fuel siphoning. So, you know, the features they're not super complete. I mean, you can't pull all of the components out, you can't remove them all. It's not straightforward, but the idea that you can now pull out weapons, pull out components, scrape the hull, and then structurally salvage the entire ship away, store all of this stuff that you just looted into cargo boxes, put those cargo boxes on a hull A and ship it off to a store to sell. Like, this is a massive chunk of industrial gameplay that just got added in 2023. I feel like this year was kind of the year for the industrialists. I know persistent entity streaming was seen as a big change for like piracy and stuff, but if you are an industrial player, this year has completely changed your gameplay. Is there a ship limit for Vulture to break? I don't know yet. If you look closely, you can see the desktop. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good one. It's not, dude. It's one click and done. It's just with small to big. Are you talking about the ship size limit? $14 SCU before you have to eject in the Vulture is awesome too. That is nice. It's an interesting way to spawn back in. It's like that should be the game mechanic for when you get too drunk at the bar. You just like, the screen goes black and you wake up in your armor on your bed. Did I lose all my stuff? They just take everything from me? How do you move physical components into inventory? Well, you probably can't put it in your inventory. I don't know if you could put it in ship inventory, actually. I haven't really tried that. I've just left them physicalized. But now that we can put physical items into these boxes, you probably just move it into a box. So yeah, it looks like they just took all of our stuff. That sucks. So much for crash recovery. Not only did it take my ship, took the mission, took everything we were doing, it also took my armor, my weapons, my items, and it sent me back to the city. Not even the respawn point. It basically just reset me. It reset me without my stuff, though. This is so weird. And that's why I eat PTU. Maybe my stuff is at the hospital? Could be, yeah. I'm thinking now I'm not going to take anything with me to go salvage. We'll just come back to the space station to get the rest of our stuff. Because they just lost a lot of stuff. Didn't work because I killed the program while it was booting up. Oh. I see. So you have to let it completely go back to... I don't know why it started itself back up, though. I still have my fabulous hair. Silver lining. You know what? Polar Nikhil, thank you. Thank you for being the person that shows me what's important. I guess let's check the hospital. Just in case. Maybe. Maybe they were kind to us. Oh, I can't see it yet. This is a big hospital for like a... Oh, we're not on the space station. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Nope, we got nothing. We got a couple medical items. Cool. So in that case, what I need to make sure is that I have the weapons I need for later. I'll grab that stuff, put it on a ship, and we'll get the heck out of here. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back there and check what my respawn is. Kind of weapons we got. So we don't have our LH-86 anymore, but I think I left that at the space station, so that's cool. And we don't have any of our cargo stuff. I also had that at the space station. Let's see if our regen is still here. If it's not, we can just die and we'll be back at the space station, which will help a lot. Yo, where's your insurance? It's so weird hearing these NPCs talking. It's still not great. Like, they're still saying it at the wrong times, but there's activity. Cool. Current regen location is at the space station. So, let's do ourselves a solid and get out of here. Oh, God, no. They're going to just spawn me back at the hospital, huh? Put me at the space station, please. Please put me at the space station. In the studio working on your architecture final right now, training to be the next morphologist. We should have a group of architects review Star Citizen. Pretty sure I'm still in the city. So I'm just kind of screwed here. God dang it. Oh, wait, nope, I'm at the space station. Sweet. Killing it. Okay, cool. Let's get our stuff. You know, we don't need health stuff. I'm taking the bare minimum now. That's what I should have done before. Chateau! Yo, thanks for the super chat on YouTube. First one ever. Appreciate your support. Thanks for helping us keeping this going. Helping us keeping this? Helping us keep this. Having us kept this. So, the idea of being able to do all of this salvage from just a single ship
Your insurance claim has been sent.
is really fun. Now that they're getting salvage into the game, now that it's actually just like a basic salvage version, that they can be like, okay, we give them a mission, they have multiple ways of completing it. Now they can start to bring in capital ships, which will make our experiences way different, because instead of just like scraping the outside of a ship and breaking it apart, you have to go EVA inside of the ship. Or maybe you have to crack it in half so you can get inside. Can't wait to see what they can do with like the hammerhead and the 890 jump when we have missions. Oh, another architect. We got a lot of architects, engineers, computer scientists. A lot of I guess buildy and creation focused people in the Star Citizen community. I mean, we got all kinds of people, but I meet a lot of sciencey and construction based folks, which, you know, makes sense, space and stuff. You're gonna be salvaging a lot more. Yeah, some variability makes it more interesting to salvage. But you know, there's still something missing. I'm gonna have to think about it. Not in terms of the gameplay, but I think in terms of the overall experience of salvage. There's still an element of it missing, and I guess that's mostly just the feeling that you're not actually getting anything of value just yet. You're still just selling it for some arbitrary amount of money. You're not supplying a company or an initiative or something. Forgive me, by the way, guys, if I sound weird. I am sick and a little nasally. It's a nasally tomato. Write that down. We need to have a sick tomato emote. Sneezing out some tomato juice or something, I don't know. Is that gross? Did that just gross you out?
Please
Computer science is a fun field. Yeah, if you're like super good at it. Otherwise, it's terrible. No, it's a fun field. It's a very interesting, engaging place. You love being able to make a ship just disappear now with the new structural salvaging. It's cool that we can completely wipe away something. You know, now you have the SRV. You have the Vulture with complete structural salvaging. They can make different missions. Look, I don't know what the logic needs to be. Give us missions that, like, whenever a ship gets left around a space station, if it's there for more than 5 minutes, the game automatically spawns a mission for somebody to take to haul it away in the SRV. SRV takes it out to a minimum distance, and then that person gets rewarded money and has 30 seconds to bring the ship to a stop and leave it alone, right? And then the game can spawn a salvage mission, and anybody can take it. The first person to take it goes out there and has 5 minutes to complete, and then they're off and on their way. Like, that would be amazing gameplay. It would make you feel like you're actually doing something, and it helps the game. Who do I need to send this stress ball to get that going? Please. That'd be so cool. Oh yeah, and rep points. Yeah. Even EVA into ships to put charges to demolition. Yeah, I'd wonder why they don't talk about salvage charges as much. Makes the newly added remove evidence by hull scraping mission from the last patch kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, that was always a weird mission. The with some lore attached to it. But I guess now they can just update it and be like, make the entire ship disappear. Inventory cargo boxes. Yeah, that'll help with salvage a lot. With like storing components. Because right now you just kind of transport stuff loosely around. Once you can put things in boxes, you can make it like an official sale, you know? Hey, I've got this 16 SCU box that has 5 power plants in it. This shipment is for this org, it needs to be fulfilled on this day. Leave it at this place, right? Because now we're persistent, you can have like a drop-off location. Holy crap. Where are my garden folks? My garden leadership. We gotta look into that. Fulfilling, I guess, consignment orders. I mean, we're gonna do it for the org first. And we go inter-org. Brain Damage, thank you for the membership. And Walgrit, thanks for the super chat, guys. YouTube out here. I guess Saturday is a YouTube kind of day. Appreciate you. Should have designated salvage spots so the SRV just haul ships to the salvaging spots, and vultures or other salvaging can just wait there for new salvage to munch on. Kind of like, I think that kind of stuff will happen. So, you know how if you want to do bounties in 0G, the best place to go is Yella. Because they have Grimhex, there's a higher concentration of pirates, and once the quantum system kicks in, that'll be even more so. I think at some point that will be true for things like Salvage too. There'll just be like a kind of a ship graveyard sort of area. Like we have those areas around the planets right now and the moons where there's a lot of asteroids and stuff built up. I'm betting that over time people will recognize, hey, just take your ship out there and then let somebody know and you'll get some money for it. At least I hope that's the way it goes. You know, that's a lot of the kind of meta of this game that we have to develop as a community. CIG shouldn't push that kind of stuff as much. I think that's the stuff that we should let happen naturally, which is how Jumptown happened. Jumptown was not ever a thing that CIG tried to push. It happened naturally because the players just wanted to make some money. And the more that happens, the better this game will be. The more we can figure out how we're supposed to act when we find each other rather than just shooting, the more fun the game will be for everybody. And like, we're finally getting into that stage where that stuff matters, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes together. You're praying in the Star Citizen gods that they have researched hard space shipbreakers. Oh god, that would be... Imagine an entire salvage-based space game, the only first-person salvage-based space game comes out, and you don't look at it. Yeah, the gameplay would be too much for Star Citizen, but they have really good ideas. I think they're doing a good job with salvage in this game. I think part of the magic of what you do in Star Citizen isn't the gameplay itself. The gameplay itself is cool. I'll give you that. Like, it's different from a lot of other games, but that's why the beam stuff doesn't bother me too much. I think a lot of what makes the game interesting is how it all works together. Not necessarily just that you're doing the salvage, but that you're doing the salvage, storing the stuff, and then selling it to your customer of choice. So, I don't need to get inside of a ship and be careful not to hit an exploding item to do my salvage like you would in hard space. Though I'm betting we'll have to do that. Luna Maria, hello!
Landing gear up.
Yeah, Shipbreakers is good. Once I get back to playing more variety of games on this channel, that's one of the games that I'll go back to occasionally. We've played it a couple times here. I think I have some gameplay on the second channel. One of my first times jumping in, so I probably did not do great. Alright, hopefully I don't have to EVA anywhere, because I don't have anything supporting me. Let's see what we've got for salvage. Crew L4, Mike L4, Arc L5. Her L4, so Mike L4. Jeez, yeah. Okay. It's like a third of the way around the orbit, I guess. Or a sixth of the way. A third of the half. Interesting. Okay, I see. I need to pay attention to where Lagrange points are in relations to their planets. I only know about the first 3. I don't know 4, 5, and 6. Crew L5's not terribly far. Still a little painful. Oh, that's Crew L4. Crew L4 is way out here. Yeah, Hurston really is the best place in this game to spawn. At least right now. Because, like, look at all the... God. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Look at all of the different Lagrange points you have around Hurston, and then you're basically in the center of the system, too. Each planet is, like, almost equidistant. I just wish we had a new player experience at Hurston. L4 and L5 should be on the trajectory, but lagging a bit before and after. I mean, they're sitting in the orbit, right? But they're balanced against the other planets in the star, too. I would love Org Base in Lorville, but I'm gonna wait until they get the new player experience there. I think it'll probably be the next one. Although Orison would be easier. L4, her L3, crew L4. I think this her L3 is new, right? I don't mind getting closer to her. It's still over there, man. I'm looking for a crew L3, Arc L4, her L4, Mike L1. Come on. Come on. In the time I've complained about this, I would have already been halfway there. Let's just pick one. How about an Avenger? It's just so far for the Vulture to jump, you know? Yeah, Avenger at Arc L4, I can do that. Oh, that's Mike L4. God dang it. Okay, how about we do this? Let me jump to So Jumptown is the name of a drug outpost, or it's an outpost that's used for drug dealing. It's called that just because that was the name of the outpost, and that happened to be the place where people realized there was a lot of profitability to be made from drugs, so that's where they went. And naturally, what was, you know, what was like weeks upon weeks of people trying to lock down this area, and remember, this was before CIG had any plans for the place, so imagine just any random outpost in the game. Somebody comes across it, discovers that there are good drug prices there, and then that news just spreads naturally throughout the community, and people start getting in game, getting on streams, creating groups, and going out there and trying to hold it down, get as many drugs as they can, get them off the moon and sell them. And like, you'd make actual legitimate money, because back then there weren't that many ways to make a lot of money. So it was a valuable, really cool thing that happened. and it really only was called Jumptown because the Jumptown Wars took place at Jumptown. I would look up the Jumptown Wars documentary on YouTube by Astro Historian. Paul did a great piece on it's linked on CIG's website. He did a great piece sort of describing how this all went down. Earl 3, Crew L4, and Arc L5. We're not going to get anything else. Where's Crew L4? Where's Arc L5? O5. All right, Crew L4. Per L3, I think it was our other one. So we're going to have to fly across the system no matter what. I think we're going... Ooh! Did that say Mike L1? Oh my god. Oh, it's a freaking Hurston. It's a Hull A. We can't even do it. What about here? Risky job, risky job. Hammerhead, Yellow's asteroid belt. Yellow's asteroid belt. Aberdeen. Ida. Yella. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put Hurston up for opportunity for our org base. This is depressing, working out of Microtech. Arc L5, Crew L4, Her L3. I guess I'll go to Crew L4. This sucks. Ay. This is gonna be like 10 minutes. The Vulture can jump all the way to the other side of the system. It'll just be slow and drain like half its quantum. Yeah, it's slow. Y'all don't want to sit here and watch this for this long, but actually, since we're gonna be doing this, why don't we check out a video? How you feel about engineering? How is that? Arena Commander changes are an ePTU. Oh, how do I feel about engineering? I am very excited for it. In fact, I did a video on it a year ago. So here was a hey. So yeah, this is my I guess version of the video Morphologist did a few days ago. You can check this out if you want my full thoughts on engineering, but I did a piece talking about kind of how this was meant to start limiting. I'll link it to you. How they were going to start to limit ships, and this was more a focus on resource management. Obviously, we didn't have all of the context that we do have now, but this was meant to show the limitations of big ships. And I've always been a huge fan of the way that they've tried to give us a lot of possibilities, a lot of options in this game, a lot of choices of how you want to play, but then also hurt you for making the wrong choices. Give you consequences for not planning. And you guys see how the way I play, I get hurt for those choices a lot. That's my thing. You lose your helmet, you don't bring your juice box with you. You have the wrong armor for the moon. You don't have a VTOL ship for the high gravity planet. Like, all kinds of stuff. And now we're seeing it with this. You don't bring the right size tractor beam. You can't move that vehicle. You don't bring a certain amount of boxes. You can't loot all those goods. Like, everything is sort of give and take, cause and effect, risk reward, and engineering seems like a really big part of that in the game. So I'm all for it. When do I think we can expect 322 in PU? I'm thinking they're gonna try and target the week of December 15th. But this could push us all the way until December 21st, 20th maybe. Best bet, they're going to try and push a patch live at least a week before the 23rd, and then get one more patch in to make sure it's all stable before the 25th. or the 23rd, and they go off for holiday, but it'll be a few weeks. But they are known to get it out a little early, so we'll see. Well, okay, they're not known for that, but the December patch has come out a bit early at times. Generally around the 17th or 19th. Hello, Eric Steak. You choose to try to pull a weapon that was labeled "Do not detach, server running on it." That'd be really funny if it said that. Don't detach, you will break the server. I would totally detach it. Like, that makes me want to detach the weapon more. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. And because I'm so terrified of losing things now, I just decided to not bring anything with me to entertain myself. We just have nothing. We're literally here for the vulture, and that's it. Once I'm done with it, I'll just kill myself and start over. Don't censor that, Twitch. Wow, so even when this is locked, you can't access it either. Interesting. Will you try it again? I'm gonna take the weapon again. I think it's really cool. You can strip off weapons, hull, and chomp on the actual ship, all from the seat of this ship. That's valuable. Have they said anything about PA system around different decks or bigger ships? We're gonna have it. They've said that much. December has a hard deadline because of the holidays. It does. They will push the patch out. They will drop the content if need be. Wasn't 3.18 originally the December patch? No. I mean, last year it was going to be. Man, I really need to do a 4.0 update video because I put that video out about a year and a half ago, and I never did a follow-up. I said in that video that 4.0 might be there, would probably be there summer of 2023, because, you know, I went off of their timeline. I need to do an update probably at the beginning of this year. There's a lot of big videos that I think need to come out now that we have all that CitizenCon info. You may have noticed that the videos on the main channel have been a little bit slower lately. We're keeping up on the second channel a lot more and getting some of our stream stuff and org stuff figured out in the background, but main channel is going to come back soon here with a couple videos looking at like features coming in the next year and advancements to different parts of the game. But I'm always looking for, you know, what do you guys want to hear about? There's a lot of features to talk about and limited time. So I'm trying to decide which features I should focus on most for like the more polished deep dive videos coming up. I'm definitely going to do one for server meshing. I will definitely be doing one for crafting and sort of the industrial game loop. I will be doing one for sort of UI updates as well, but I'm wondering what else has been gripping the community lately. You were worn out after CitizenCon. Worn out by too much info? A video about 22 versus 23 and focus the game in the dev. You're excited about the new UGFs. Hope they come with cargo missions. Oh yeah, actually raids would be a good one. In-game raids, maybe location archetypes and the type of gameplay. That's a good one, thank you. Base building to round it out. Yeah, that would be with the crafting one. Sticking to your hot take that base building is coming Q4 2024 or Q1 25. I'm sure they want it to. I'm betting their internal timelines are around there. But you know how internal timelines go. Took a week just to decompress it all. Holmes, I'm still decompressing it all. I'm pretty sure I haven't watched all of it yet. Even still. You're mostly excited and scared about the engineering. It's fun maintaining modules, but how hard is it when flying solo? Not that hard. They've already confirmed when you're flying solo, it will not be hard. It will be very easy. Just think about it the way we think about it now, guys. When you get damaged right now, if your ship takes damage, if your weapon takes damage, it's annoying and it's rough, and, you know, you want to get it fixed, but it doesn't ruin your game. You just have to go to a space station and get it fixed. The difference now is just that you can fix it yourself, and it's a little bit more crucial. But like, you're not gonna like fly across the star system in quantum and then your power supply is just gonna malfunction and you can't use it. This is like, these are really long-term kinds of things. It's like a car, you know. If you leave your car untouched for long enough, it will start breaking down. But they've made sure to come out on camera, on the record, multiple times and say, this will not ruin the gameplay for somebody in a solo ship. This is going to, it's going to be something that is balanced in a way that isn't impacting you to the point where it's annoying. Whoa. UGFs, Ivan, are new locations that are, they're called underground facilities. Right now we have small versions, but they're bringing in bigger versions that are going to house actual raids. So like, you know what, how much, we still have so much time to go. Let me just give you a look. Compass rotating as you go past the sun. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Does anyone actually keep a ship alive long enough for maintenance to matter? Yeah. I've flown a ship for like 6-7 hours straight. I mean, you can actually already reach that level in game now. If you may have noticed this before, I can actually give you a quick look at that. Let's see if I can just call it malfunction. So like this is an example of what's going to happen with engineering. This is already happening in the game, and you may notice it, you may not. Sometimes when it says torque imbalance on your screen, this is what's happening. You have degraded your thrusters enough that they're misfiring. This same thing is just going to be happening with components now instead of with thrusters. So there's some level that we already do experience this. It's not as noticeable because of the game mechanics. As for the raids, or the UGFs, here is what they look like. They're these massive ground locations. See if I could just get a video. So these are like massive ground locations with huge outside areas with roads and facilities and places for missions and ships to land, right? Walkways, all this stuff. They're going to be used for a lot of missions and stuff here. But they've also got this sort of administrative area. Let me see if they give you a better look at that. Here we go. They've got this administrative area, which is sort of like the top deck on top. So this is the not underground part. This is the part where you're showing up. You're maybe doing passenger transport, delivery missions, small executive missions. You're meeting mission givers up here in the lobbies, all that kind of stuff. And then we have the underground facilities, which are going to be incorporated with these raids. These are the new missions that we're going to be doing in groups. Probably they're going to take the places of bunker missions for a lot of people. Obviously a little bit more of investment. You're going to have to be able to protect the ship, fly a ship well, stay coordinated while you take out FPS infantry, not kill civilians. You're going to have to fight your way through a large area, acquiring targets and, you know, not taking out the wrong ones. I love the cargo for cover here with the tractor beam. Right here. Very cool touch. And then you get all your way to the bottom and you're supposed to basically exfil some cargo. And you're kind of looting a base. Whether that's for a bad person or a good person, I don't know. They'll probably also have some data heist missions down there, kidnapping missions, stuff like that. So generally these are just really large ground-based facilities that are meant to sort of double as new archetypal locations to like space stations and caves and stuff. And I think they're going to be a pretty big addition coming in the next couple of patches, because it sounds like they're already dropping in the code. I think one of our folks at GII was looking through the code of the last patch and noticed that they already were getting these big locations at least coded into the game, just not physically there. Somewhat in the "what did I just watch" phase. When will planets actually orbit the sun? I don't know. That's one of those things that'll probably just happen out of nowhere once they finally get some prerequisites figured out. You feel like Salvage is more to you, but might have to fully give mining a chance. They're definitely two different types of gameplay. Mining can get a lot more applied, I'd say, because you have like different tools and components and subcomponents you can use. Really hope they don't feel copy-paste. I think they'll feel copy-paste in the sense that like they all look like just these massive heaping structures, but the interior will probably be different. Odyssey for a mobile base, if I had to choose between a Polaris and an Odyssey. Yeah, the space stations don't feel great. Did 3 hours of verse guide spot checking last night to look at the new locations. Definitely can confirm that some are not in game yet. Are you with verse guide, Mav, or you just use it a lot? So much of these additions like misfires and components damage will be written off by most players as a bug rather than wear and tear. That'll be funny. That'll actually be pretty funny. This game's so buggy, my ship doesn't fly right. Well, have you fixed it? That might be the bug. How do the space stations feel in Pyro? I only got to see 2. But they didn't really feel the same. I mean, they felt the same in the sense that they both sucked. Like, they were both very gross and dirty, but they're really large locations, so there's a lot of chances for them to mix things up. Use it a lot and try to be the first to confirm the locations for them when the new patches drop. Do you know that the people who run that are part of our community, yeah? Like moderators in the Discord? You can always feel free to talk. I guess you're probably on their Discord too, filling that stuff out, so you probably know them well. Wonder how they'll deal with the breakable terrain. Will they reset after a certain time? Because I know people will try to break everything. Yeah, that's a good question with like the bases and stuff. Oh yeah, you didn't know that, Mav? Yeah, we have a... I would love to continue to grow a really close relationship with First Guide, considering the proximity, but it's a really great service. Going to be really crucial for explorers. Alright, so we've got our cutter here. Man, I usually don't stop that nicely. Finally, we've got a ship. Now, switching into salvage mode again. Hopefully we can walk through this well. Gives us the ability so we can start to highlight these different parts of the ship. This is insane. This is like... I used to think about this, you know? I used to like make videos and talk about our ability to highlight items with little AR indicators, you know? This kind of stuff I wanted with like players with scanning, and now we're getting it in the game, and it's just weird that it actually works. So you can see every part of the ship be highlighted, which is cool, and that's not new. But I'm guessing that'll be useful for when we want to get more information specifically about parts made out of different materials. So we're in salvage mode here. I am going to... It's not showing me all my controls this time, which is weird. But you can switch between using your right control, your middle control, or your left control. And you can see this on the screen here. Let me get rid of myself. If you look at my middle tools, so this here and this here, you'll see my right one go dim. It goes back to solid, and then my left one goes dim. That's just your ability to choose which item you're using at the moment. So the UI is getting better, and it's getting better to select stuff like that. And you can see at the top it's showing that as well. So if I just want to use my tractor tool to move the ship around, I would switch to tractor mode using your right mouse button, and then you can use the tool with your left attachment. And I'm trying to, let's see, how do I... So now I can switch over to my scraping module by pressing the right mouse button. Now I'm scraping. Or I can turn that off, switch back to both tools. Or I'm sorry, no. Switch my tractor beam on for this tool. Switch back to both tools. And now I can use my tractor beam and my laser at the same time. And then if I want to just turn off the tractor beam, I can just switch over to my left tool or my right tool. And this gives me just the tractor beam or just the salvaging tool. So that is hull scraping and the ability to change tool usage. That's kind of been happening over time. That's not really all that new. What is new is actual hull scraping. So let's change into fracturing mode. I basically just point at this ship and right alt W. So we're breaking the ship apart. Just a simple animation. It's loading. You can see the little tool in the middle there, and then poof. Now the ship is in its components. It's in its different little pre-made states. This is obviously placeholder because we don't have Maelstrom in. But then you go into the disintegration mode, which collects this by slowly turning it into this sort of powder. Fairly simple effect, but it gets the job done. You just kind of focus on whatever part you're trying to disintegrate. Can I get these little small parts here? No, it looks like it's just for the larger hull. Oh, yeah, look at that. So you can get these tiny little parts too. So you can basically just get everything. Except for this. This little piece is a no-go. Can I hull scrape it? So yeah, that is overall how salvage will work as a total. We did some hull scraping, we did some moving around, and the tractor beam being added to this is also new as of last patch. So that's one of those things. It's cool that we have it. How do I decouple? Like, how do I free aim? I don't even remember. It's better than trying to get it in between the forks, yeah. Looks good for placeholder art. It does. You can use the tractor beam to take weapons and items off of the ship as well, yeah. So we've got all different types. Okay, there we go. Thank you. So yeah, you can look around and custom move stuff with the tractor beam here. You can look around and custom scrape stuff with this tool. Dang it. Or you can do both at the same time. What is going on? Why am I getting scanned? Oh yeah, we are near a space station, huh? Let's see what else we can find. I'm trying to get something that's a little bit more for us. Hull A, Argo Raft, Vanguard Harbinger. Alright, well, we need to see what's close. Arco 1 is not far off. We want Crew L4, Her L5, Arc L1. Crew L4, Arc L5. Arc L5, we've got a Hull A, nah. Her L4 Scorpius, or Her L1. I do really like the raft. Like, the raft would be a great choice, but I think Mike L4 is pretty far out. Yeah, not trying to jump all the way out there. Connie is a good size. Hammerhead's great. What is this? Let's see. We need you to find a punch out. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure that can't happen. Honestly, I don't even really care if we don't complete this mission. Let's just see what it looks like to try and salvage a hammerhead with a vulture with this system. Wow, that's actually a very interesting looking route. Jump to the planet and then jump around it. You don't usually get that many different waypoints in a jump. Why is it telling me to jump out there? Why would you tell me to do that? Just take me to Crusader. There we go. You hate the hammerhead. It has leaking pipes in its heads. Oh, but the hammerhead looks so good inside when the power is off, right? Yeah, now we can clean up servers. We could literally wipe out ships. Like, we can remove ships. We could never do that before. Anytime you spawn something in, it was always there unless the server decided to wipe it out. Now we can completely destroy items in the game, and that's awesome. Almost as awesome as Walgret with the 5 memberships over there on YouTube. My dude. How you been, Walgret? Are you getting into our events lately with GII? Because we're... Oh, lost my stress ball. We're killing it, dude. There's so much going on. We're good. We're good. Tow it for easy money. Oh, I need to get an SRV for that. Can't wait for a sky crane function on the raft. Love the interior. Yeah, one of my favorite shots of the SRV. This isn't the same as the raft, but same kind of thinking. One of my favorite shots of the SRV is the ground logistics look. Let's see if I can find that picture. I should have it here somewhere. No, maybe I don't. Weird. Will that work in pads at outposts so we can clear wreckage? Probably not in Armistice zones just yet. This picture. I love this shot. The idea of just, like, moving things around on the ground in close proximity. I don't know. Something gets me about the logistics of this game. It's going to be pretty boring in a lot of scenarios, but the satisfaction of it seems palpable. Rock DS demo today is going to be lit. Yeah, that's going to be good. I was very interested in seeing how that goes. The Rock demo derby is going to be... When is that? Literally just an actual demo derby between Rock DS's guys. I mean, I know normally we're doing like more serious events on GII, but we do some of these kind of wacky stuff too. Because let's be honest, we can't... We're not really... I would say if you wanted to get a bunker cleared or you wanted to have a good time, I'd probably come to GII more for a good time. We'll put it that way. No, our guys are great. Good at shooting folks. We're only just starting our training with FPS now, so we're still shooting each other, obviously. 2 p.m. PST. Gotcha. Stardust Factory? Satistartery? Tell me that the base building mining modules didn't look like satisfactory mining nodes, though. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I just see a ground mining module and I think satisfactory automatically, but when I saw it, I was like, wait a second. Let me see if I can pull it up here. There it is, yeah. One of these. Don't they look pretty similar? I guess like the layout? Maybe it's a pretty standard layout. Maybe I'm just wrong. The new Lorville cityscape looks like a great opportunity for hauling all the cranes in what looks like loading zones. Is Lorville running any better? It's run terribly for me a lot ever since they first reworked it. I'm wondering if it's getting better over the patches or if it's just rough. Oh, they look like Starfield's mining modules too. Yeah, so maybe it's just a standard look in practice for mining modules to look like that. Do I think that those mining units will go on top of nodes like a standard RTS? Yes, I do. I think they actually said that specifically, that you would get a top-down view where you'd be able to see your resources, and this is part of exploration gameplay. An explorer would be the person who had originally found those resources and sold the location so somebody could build a base. And you'd be able to see the nodes, plant your base on top of it, and I'm hoping and praying that those nodes are shifting over time so that we have to consider moving bases and operations, and there are new locations that people can make use of. Like a petroleum butt for mining. Sci-Fi petroleum butt. I know you said petroleum butt for mining, but the way you typed it looks like petroleum butt, so I'm going to stick with that. I am going to call those things petroleum butts from now on. I guess the mining units in Star Citizen should be called what? Quantanium butts? Mining butts? We'll just call it a mining butt. How am I doing? It's been a while since you've been able to catch the live. Always behind. Hey, no problem, Midnight Wolf. As long as you get to feel the joy after the fact. How you doing? I'm quite goody. I'm in a new patch of Star Citizen. It's a good day. Like, any day that you get to play a new update for Star Citizen is pretty nice, because that's always the next best thing. Whatever comes next. Have I seen the Earth 2 trailer? They jump on the Star Engine hype. I mean, you mean like they made a new trailer since that happened? I have not seen it though. No. I remember seeing though people talking about Earth 2 when looking at the Star Engine trailer. Q-butt. Plant down one of those Q-butts. We got Q to mine. We got Q coming out the Q-butt. It came out today. Is that enough time to put a trailer together? Like, if they saw that trailer on October 23rd, you think you could put together a cinematic trailer, CGI cinematic trailer in a month? For release? I guess, yeah, you could do that if you rushed it. Still, though, I don't know. That would be funny if it was a reaction to that. I'll have to see what it looks like. Maybe there's, like, some really obvious similarities. Where's our hammerhead? Haven't been able to see the new Jumptown Rastar locations yet? No. Did they update the actual location? I thought they just moved it. You're doing exceptionally well. Thanks for asking. Wow, that's good. Exceptional wellness is like fantastic to hear these days. Oh, they're both. Okay, yeah, I'll go check out the new location. The new one's on Daymar, right? Maybe we can just check it out while we're over here. What's my thoughts on having a mining ship with a refinery instead of a refinery ship? Well, we have a refinery ship. The Misk Expanse is a refinery ship. And the Starfarer was a refinery ship. But I think a mining ship with a refinery on it is fine. I'm pretty sure the Odyssey was a mining ship with a refinery. Well, a ship with mining and refining capabilities. You know, as long as it gets balanced into the game so that it has its drawbacks to just taking a refining ship with you, which I think it will. That's part of engineering. You're not going to be able to mine and refine at the same time at full capacity, most likely, so. Stuff like limiting your power and stuff is how they make sure that those people aren't going to be doing the do's. Okay, so let's see how this mission works now that we have the ability to crunch a ship as well. First, I want to see if I can move this thing around with the tractor beam. No, I cannot. And I just got a crime stat. I didn't know this would give you a crime stat. I thought this was a... Oh, because it was already claimed. I see. Okay, that makes sense. 2 freaking crime stats for this? That's not worth it, huh? That's hefty. Okay. So that's just the tractor beam. Let's switch over to our scraper. So then we have both our single scraper usage, or we can switch it up. Oops. Okay, so you need to like turn off. You gotta switch to this mode, turn it off, then switch to the other mode, switch it over, and then switch to middle mode, and you can turn them both on. Oh, I got the crime stat for the tractor beam. This takes 2 people in a reclaimer 30 minutes to scrape. If you go inside the ship and sit in the pilot seat, you avoid the crime stat. Okay. Alright, so we're scraping, yada yada. There's just no way we would get this done in time, I think. Maybe if you were working very hard. But let's see what happens if we try to switch over to our munching mode and see how long it takes. Ah, size exceeded. So you can only do certain sizes. Okay. So a vulture can't crack something like this, but I wonder if a reclaimer can. Has anybody seen a reclaimer crack something like this? I wonder if that means you would need to... Do we have guns on this thing? Like, if I blew this up, would I then be able to crack open the smaller pieces? Yeah, structural salvage will not work like this. This is placeholder. This is first version. It will definitely be, I mean, it's going to be a lot more in-depth than this. The reclaimer can do it? Okay. Probably be another crime stat. Bring it on. Can I even blow up a hammerhead with this thing? Oh, you know what? Hold on. You can get in the ship, you guys said, right? But I don't have a suit, so I can't EVA. I was thinking I could just self-destruct this thing. But I don't think this is going to be worth blowing up. It's going to take too long. Feels more like T1. Well, yeah, I would probably say it's T1. You were recently introduced to the ERT's cargo loops. ERT's cargo loops? It inspired me to make a quick spreadsheet to quickly record and calculate AUE seat shares. ERT cargo loops? You mean like getting cargo from the bounties? There's no power. Should probably make sure this doesn't blow me up when it blows up. My spacesuit? I didn't bring one because I didn't want to lose one when they crashed me out of the game and took all my stuff away. Those are the new moneymaker Lukes. Yeah, but they kind of nerfed the amount of drugs that you might find in a bounty, right? Still faster than scraping the whole thing. Not that much. Huh. Still 4 million an hour. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, I get allowing ships to still carry that many drugs, but it shouldn't be that often, you know. What about just a flight suit and helmet? Not worth losing those? Yeah, I probably should have kept the flight suit. From what it sounded like, it was like they wanted just the ships to not have crazy hauls as much, but EVA with a railgun would be quicker. If I just had a railgun up my butt real quick, I could just pull it out. Does Vulture have any missiles? Could really use a missile or two right now. Now the Reclaimer can spit out 16 SU containers. Damn, we're gonna make so much bank with the Reclaimer. Yeah, the SRV can just move out of the way, right? I'm not gonna ram it. Then I'll get messed up. It's taking longer than I could have imagined, though. Good lord, there's no shields on this thing. Why is this taking so much? I'm shooting it to try and break it into smaller pieces.
Attention. Weapons overheating.
Yeah, I know. Have I tried the new cargo boxes yet? Yes. We can't store the boxes inside one another yet, but I did get the boxes to spawn. No, fracture mode cannot break this into pieces. It's too big. So that is the limitation of the Vulture that we're learning the hard way. And I can't even self-destruct this thing, right? Because there's no power. Why do folks look for money-making meta in MMO and alpha? It makes people feel like there's progression. Since there's no progression in reputation, money is the easiest way to do it right now. Maybe with multiple vultures? I don't know. Yeah, I know it's quicker to take another mission, but I want to see if that works when you're doing this. If you can just break this into multiple pieces and then get it up. Because if you can come here, blow this thing up, break it into multiple pieces, and get out of here in 15 minutes, that's like 50 minutes faster than it would be if you were just scraping it the whole time. Problem is, how long does it take to blow this thing up? Yeah, some people want to make that money to buy the ships too. That's fair. Oh yeah, I should definitely be shooting it where the most damage is. Scraping it the whole time. Better hope the hammerhead don't wake up. I specifically chose the deep sleep hammerhead, so we're good. New hair is in indeed, yes. It's helping me with my salvage. Shoot the green bits? Well, don't I want to shoot the red bits? Yes! Finally! Wait, why didn't it break apart? Dude, please don't tell me this didn't just stayed in one piece after all that. Don't do that to me. Come on now. What? It's still a freaking whole piece? Dude, when has that ever been a thing? Oh, is it soft death? That's when it's been a thing. Man, I forgot about soft death, huh? Man, these guns are weak. First day in the verse, yeah. There's too many things to remember, to be honest. Holy crap. These guns are weak. Are these size 1s? They must be. Come on now, buddy. There we go. There she blows! Alright. Now first to confirm. Oops. Not this. No, I want to go back to just regular old... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's first confirm. Can I move pieces with the tractor beam now? Mass exceeded. Apparently this is a very small tractor beam. The pieces are broken out though, as you can see, so... I can't necessarily... I can remove all the weapons and stuff. Which is really cool. How do I bring this closer? Like this. So this is really cool. I love that you can... You basically can just put this in another ship if you have a friend with the cargo module over here. You just... Here you go, buddy. That's salvage. Grab off another one. Oops. It's just kind of hard to select the specific parts. I wish it was a little bit easier, maybe with that sticky cursor that we have with the star map. Just keep chucking those to your friends and you're good. And then you switch over to... this bad boy. And let's see if we can fracture these big parts. It says target valid. But I can't tell if anything's happening. Exceed available space in depot. Okay, wait. So do I need to go... Hold on. Oh, wait, I'm doing it! It's happening! Oh, it's working. What? Oh, shoot! Ooh, boy! Nice. Okay, so... Animations aside, very cool. And, you know, it's just a button press. This is not in-depth Star Citizen gameplay that you'd expect. This feels very much like a first version. You press the button and you sit there and look, but wow. I just took in so much cargo material. And it was actual work. I mean, I still had to break the ship apart. It's no. Dude. Get me out of here. Star Citizen. All right. So there's our first play session done. That's how we're gonna go ahead and end it. Let's get back in the game. I was about to die. I got glitched out of the ship and didn't have another suit. I lose all my stuff, and then I overreact and don't take anything. And then I get yeeted into space, and because I don't have anything, I die. Me and Star Citizen aren't great friends. It's like a working relationship. Why naked and ship? Yeah, well, I make bad decisions. What can I say? What did I get from it and how much? I got like 15 SCU, I think. Somebody can rewind in the YouTube chat. Let us know. Alright, at least they spawned me on a station. I'll wear my freaking spacesuit this time. We're gonna get this done. It's gonna work. Jesus, I've been live for 2 hours? I got 54 SCU from that. So like we were full and we would have had to eject some stuff from the Vulture to pick it up.
Forget that stress. Just relax. Better way to celebrate here.
Okay. Instead of doing the salvage, because we looked a little bit about the salvage. Let's get into our FPS changes. That stuff is important to get to. I want to show you guys what they're doing there.
Why should healthcare be a hassle whether it's some reasons brings
RN Ashcroft, please come to the front desk.
So let's get some gear here. I think we're back at Mike L1 maybe, if I'm not mistaken. So we can just start taking some missions over here. 12.5k what? Oh, Port Tressler, not Mike L1. All right, we'll get some goods here and then get going. I got a helmet, don't worry. Exclamation point helmet is the command in chat, folks, to save my life. Don't forget, I need your help. I need you to help me remember my helmet, because I'm kind of an idiot. Okay. We gonna grab ourselves. I think I'll just get some light armor because I don't really need too much going on here. Our time to kill should be up in this patch. This will be part of our confirmation. We'll see how many times we can get shot before we get absolutely wrecked. Properly wrecked. Absolutely tarnished. Tractor beam. Multi-tool. Batteries, tractor tool, and let's go get a gun. That might be a bit much. Someone told you on the server that the Reclaimer is altogether 1600 SCU. What? That's a lot. Don't worry, guys. I got a helmet on. We're good. And I'm looking for weapons and armor upstairs. Is it up here? Not true for the Reclaimer. Secret code. Secret code is in the video that came out this week. Oh, that's right. Yeah, most people didn't see it. So I guess the lucky folks who did watch the video I released this week probably got the secret code and got a couple extra entries into the giveaway.
The terminal over there has a few more items than what's on display. think you're going to be happy with that.
Ma'am? Just let me shop. God, I hate it when you're in a store and this person's just following around. Oh yeah, we have that in blue. You want me to see if we have any more sizes in that for you? Oh, that really doesn't fit your body. Like, excuse me? It's a hat. They all fit my body. Don't shame me for my head shape. Sorry, is that a little too specific? Did I just out myself? We're getting all of the guns that I know come with an ammo or a firing change. I think also the Ravager shotgun. Can somebody confirm? I believe also got a change. We got the Lumen got a change.
Smart buy.
Oh, they don't have the Lumen gun here though. Maybe we'll find one on the ground. Is it Devastator that got the update? What's the best way to make money now? With your heart. Doing what you believe.
Nice to see you again.
P4 got a change? Ew. Yeah, prices increased for armor. I guess I'll assume the Ravager got a change. I'm pretty sure it got some kind of change. One of the shotguns did. Oh, you know what? It's probably the Gemini shotgun that got changed up. I don't even know what that would be called. P4 AR, we'll take that, and some ammo for that as well. And why don't we grab a grenade? See if those even work.
Nice choice.
Ma'am, it's just a grenade. Alright, we got the goods, and we are good. How can they do this? Did the armor price go up that much?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
I'm going to bring something with us that has a little bit more storage than what we had before.
Retrieval system.
Something special, something pretty, something beautiful. The C1.
Welcome to the ASOC.
The LH86 is full auto now. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, so we got our boxes. We got our armor. Armor. That's the wrong one. Armor. Backpack. We got our P8. LH86. Ammo. Move it over. What is this? Lumen, move it over. Scope. Sight. Moved. Grenade. Grab a battery or two. Multi-tool. Tractor beam. And then I'm going to put these boxes in the ship. Medical tool. Cool. So we got the goods. Let's go load our ship up.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Where am I? Handful. Marksman rifle. The S71. Ah, God. Star Citizen's DMR. I'm hopeful for the S71. It needs some audio updates, but judging by what they're doing with the other guns, I'm guessing it'll get it. Technically didn't die, so I'm half dead. Me? I didn't die. I just went back to the menu. Super safe. Come on. And let's get our cargo solutions on board. Didn't I have an 8 SCU? There it is. Let's get this 8 SCU. Now the big question, can I... Four SCU. Two SCU. And one SCU. All right. Now the test is going to be to find out what we can put in these boxes and how easy it is. Let's start with... This is external inventory. So let's say I want to grab something from local. Actually, even better. Let's do this. Let me grab the one SCU box. Whoa! Did I just kick it? Did it just... Is it gone? I need you to stay here. Okay, so let's put this back in local. Can I not anymore? Can I not select it? Ah, man. Dang it. Okay. I messed up. Yeah, I can't select the box. Let me go and grab one more. I really do want to see if I could put a box inside of another box, so. A quick moment. I don't know what the heck happened to this box. Stand by, folks. We will get there. We will succeed. These are the boxes we'll be using for loot. Yeah, so the importance of this, what we're seeing right here, is that before now, you could not... Like, our inventories haven't been physicalized for that long in terms of us having boxes that we could even use for storage. Before, your storage would just be everywhere, right? It'd be in its ship, in the space station, or on yourself. Now we have these boxes, and up until now, really all you've been able to do is spawn a 1/8 SCU box, which is too small for most armor, for guns, for all kinds of things that are bigger than like a pistol and ammo. So that was frustrating, and that made it hard for people to go to a bunker and really be a loot mule. You know, go to a bunker, get everything in that bunker, put it in a box, put it in your ship, and sell it all. Now, with just a 1 SCU box, let alone an 8 SCU box, you can go to a bunker, rip every single thing out of that bunker. Armor, weapons, ammo, items, all of it. Plop it in a box, put it in your ship, go back to a station and sell it. Way, way faster way of making money for beginners, and for just people who want to hang out and, like, get stuff. It's a huge change. And what I'm going to try and see right now is whether or not we can put boxes inside of those boxes. So first I'm going to send boxes to the C1 and see if that works. And then I'm going to grab one more box for myself. Just a 1 SCU here, maybe a 2 SCU as well. And we'll see if we can store those in the other boxes. Then I'll also see if I can store stuff in a box in another box. But these are not needed for these are not needed for testing right now. They're not a focus, so it might not work correctly. Please don't do that. Selling takes forever. Well, you'll be able to sell stuff, you know, by bulk. I mean, they're not going to make us sell things one at a time. Either way, it would still make things faster. It sucks right now to have to take stuff from downstairs up to your ship over and over again, even if the selling process is also long. But I think selling is going to go faster too. Yeah, we about to nest some boxes, bruh. Yo, dog, I heard you like storage. So I put a box in your box. So you can store while you store. The box in a box is a different type of box that's not in yet. It's a box with a box on it. That's a box for a different type of box. The boxing box. Okay. So I guess here's our first test. Let's open this storage. Or no, let's get the 8SCU storage and open it. And go to local. And we have this 1SCU box. Okay. So there it is. You can put a 1SCU box inside of the 8SCU box and it takes up 13%. See if you put 2SCU in it. So now that's 3SCU taking up, yeah, about a third of the external box. How many boxes can I put in boxes though? So can I, wait, okay, let's see how deep this goes. I'm gonna put a 1SCU box and a 2SCU box into an 8SCU box. But then I need to find an 16SCU box. So we'll put this. Oh wow. Oh, because we have the 8SCU box here. If I put the 1SCU box in the 8SCU box, does that use less storage? There's another question. Let's see what that does. Say box one more time. Okay. So first I'm going to put 1SCU in here. Because this is 2. 1 into 2. Okay, that takes 50%. Oh, but I can't pick this back up yet. So I wouldn't even be able to... Let me think. How can we do this? Box's new bone. Box! Complete the game! Alright, how about we do... this 2SCU box. Move this to local. Okay. And this to local. So now vehicles is empty. If I put a 2SCU box in vehicles and then open it and then put 1SCU in there, it doesn't affect the storage. So we can nest boxes for additional storage. So let's try and put the 8SCU box in the vehicle. That's 100%. But then if we open the 8SCU box, I can put a 2SCU box and 2 1SCU boxes. But that's still filling up the 8SCU. So it ultimately, it's still going to use the same amount of space, whether you're putting stuff in it or not. But it's cool that you can nest them. It's not suddenly, it's not magically making more storage for you. But there's a lot of like, we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with like, the way that we pack things in. Because this is all going to be physicalized. Right now we're doing it in inventories, but the whole point of this is that you'll be able to physically open this box and put one inside the other. So, and that, which is why it wouldn't just be making storage out of nowhere. So very cool that you can actually nest them. That's a big change. Can you put the 1SCU box into inventory from the floor? No, I haven't been able to get it back into my inventory. Oh, that better not break something. So they're still missing some functionality. And apparently I'm hurt. Yeah, it's really good micromanagement. Vehicle storage at 113%. Get at me. Breaking the game. One box at a time. Box, 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 box. Okay, let's make sure we have the stuff on our ship and let's get out of here. Let's go shoot some folks. This is local, so I want to get probably an additional couple of boxes in here. And shotgun, grenades, ammo for shotgun. One of these. Ooh, and drinks. Always gonna be needing drinks. Y'all know how much I die from not drinks. Oh, crime stat. Dang it, guys. There's always something, huh? Alright, I'll go take off my crime stat, because I don't want to get shot at. Crap. Imagine if you could put people inside boxes. Soon, my friend. We'll have people boxes. Human boxes is actually something I once freaked my wife out about in the middle of the night. I just randomly woke up, apparently, like I was half asleep. And I just woke up and turned to her and said, honey, and she was like, what? And I think I said something like, I don't remember what I said. She remembers the story better. I think I said there were human boxes in the closet or something. It freaked her out. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, see, that's the thing, is normally you'd think they're called coffins, but what we couldn't figure out is if by human boxes, did I mean boxes made out of humans or boxes with humans in them? 'Cause that's bad news. Bad news bears. Oh, I have to tell Honey about the human boxes, was it? Yeah, the closet was another thing. That was when I thought our niece was in our closet. I was a parasomniac? No, I don't know. I had a lot of sleep stuff happen to me throughout my life. Closely related to medication I took as a kid for ADHD, but that's probably, you know, it's not super weird if you're used to being near me while I sleep, as she is. Was it a present tense term? Like the human boxes? I must explain how the human boxes. I did sleepwalk, yeah. Yeah, I was a little embarrassing sleeping kid. There was a time when I think I was really young, like a small child, and I woke my sister up going to the bathroom in her garbage pail while I was asleep. Just like, y'all, you gotta tie me down. Thank you, Exor. Can you tractor beam the 1SU box off the ramp? Not while I'm in the Armistice. I will be able to once we get out of there. Okay, now my crime stat's gone. We got our boxes, we got our weapons, we got everything. Let's go actually test this game. Human underwear, like boxers. Gotta tell her about the human boxers. You can use your tractor in your hangar? Huh. I'll try it again. Is that maybe only the multi-tool tractor and not the tool? Guess I could probably use the ship tractor beam as well. Finally. The next step. Yeah, it looks like I can't take out my tractor beam tool. Maybe this is like maybe it's a only at landing zones thing. Okay. Do I have to manually put it in my hand? I like how the other tractor beam attachment just disappeared. Alright, where is this box? Where did it go? I guess now we can at least organize these. Oh. Huh. Okay, you come over here. There you go. And you can be up here. Hello? Where's my friend? Oh. Ow! Hazardous cargo hauler. Let's move this over there. There we go. Dude, this is cool. I feel like I actually own this ship when I'm like organizing my own cargo and stuff. It feels so much more substantial to be able to see these boxes, move them around, walk up to them, see what's inside them. Like, this is all... It's all kind of coming together. Really nice. Now we can finally go take a mission. Let's get out of here. I'm going to start logging out on my ship. This is great. What are the biggest boxes now? 32. They are lacking a lot of color and differentiation, but it looks like that update's coming soon as well. Mercenary missions. Look at all these illegal monitors detected. Look at all, why y'all have so many people illegally monitoring your area? Oh, because microtech and data, right. Okay, let's take this mission over at Calliope.
You are clear to launch.
Can't rename the boxes now. We should be able to open the boxes we get when we buy cargo. That's a good question. I doubt it. They're probably on different systems. Mostly the commodities and the actual physical cargo system have been on different systems, but at some point, yeah, I'm expecting that functionality will transfer between them. Oh, I damaged my ship. Thank you, guys. Thanks, chat. God, what a beautiful freaking daily driver. I love this thing. I love this thing. Ah, I love this ship. Gosh dang it. Might actually have a ship that I truly do like in this game now.
Please visit again.
How do you get these boxes from inventory to real world? You just drag them out. Just make sure that there is an area around your body, get them in your inventory, and then drag them to the little spawn in real life button. Yeah, you can nest boxes from 32 down to 2. You'd be using up a lot of your storage with just boxes, but it is doable. Oh wow, they already have, wait, do they have C1s? Oh no, you like your C1 and C2. I see, you're just talking about the Ares as well. You want a medical version of the Spirit? Basically just putting a medbed in it, right? Not a fan of ships with lots of doors in the way to get to the pilot seat. I can, I get that. Completely understand, I'm not a fan of it either, but it will help a lot when life support is in the game, and you'll have a lot of segmented volumes of air that will allow you to more easily control the airflow in your ship. More doors means more redundancy, at least for a ship like the Spirit. Maybe not something like a Starlifter. But even then, again, it does mean that for the Starlifter, because when you have all of your engineering components in one chamber in the ship in the Starlifter, in that next section, you can vent that section to get out fires and to repair your stuff, or to save your stuff without, you know, venting everybody else. So the doors on these Crusader ships might actually help us more in the future. I don't think we have updated clouds just yet. Power is next to door and life support's on the other side of the lock. I'm talking about the C2, not the C1. For the C1, it's like I said, it might not be that useful, but for a C2, because I was saying that with the C1, you have a door that allows you to vent your freight area, but for the C2, it doesn't make much sense. And then I thought, oh, but the C2 has all those components in the hallway, so if there's a fire there, you could vent it. Power is next to the door.
Landing gear down. Landing.
Is that a little uneven? Nah, that'll be okay. It's a little uneven. Let's turn it. I don't like it. I don't like it either. Man, there's not very much flat area here, huh? I guess I'll just have to settle for this. Can't imagine how many doors the Jupiter will have. Oh, you're talking about the C1 in the case of boarding, right? But yeah, see, like life support, gravity generator. These look like avionics, to be honest. I think this is system avionics, maybe. I don't know. But you got life support, gravity generator. Oh, avionics is here. Radar system. So, like, at least this part you can vent somehow. Maybe. I guess you can vent everything from the back and still save yourself here in the cockpit. But there's no, like, custom vents here to get everything out. Same with the C2 hallway. Unless there's an opening where they can actually vent the air out into the... There must be controls to vent to every room on a ship, right? That wouldn't make sense if they didn't have that. So... here's what we're going to do with this box first now to test out the functionality of it. We're going to bring it with us. We're going to use this to store all of our loot in. Actually, you know what? Screw that. Let's take the 2SCU. Just for funsies, we're going to take this box. It's a little bigger. And we're going to see if we can loot everything. So we're going to get a double chance to check out the FPS improvements. Maybe see if the new AI is working well. Also see if, you know, I'm working well and I don't die. And our fire modes for these new guns. You know, I'm not going to lie. It does look a little better out here. Can I get back up? Oh, crap. Okay, we're good. Yeah, now you can store people in boxes and drop them from orbit. Alright, so we got the LH-86 here, which is now full auto. Oh, God. Oh my God, it's cool. It's cool. I love it. I like it. I want 5. Gemini is ridiculous. This whole idea of Gemini having ridiculous gunfire is awesome. And then this is what we're going to use to show off the new recoil. Which I don't really have a great... I don't have really anything to compare against, but apparently it's more scattering and less just sort of... I don't know. Don't ask me. But yeah, it does eat ammo now, that's pistol. Alright. Look at all the new stuff we're carrying around. Let's grab this and get going. Come on. You can do it. Aye! Okay, maybe this won't be as great a thing as I thought for people like myself who struggle with doors. It's a very tight fit, and as soon as you bump it into the door, it rotates it so it can't go through, so it's like, you gotta be perfect. There we go. thick boy doors, or thick boy boxes. Come on. This is part of the gameplay, folks. This is emergent gameplay. This is what Chris was telling us about. It's like that little shape game that you play with your babies. You can still change the fire mode on the LH. So I'll leave this box up here at the beginning of the bunker until we're done, just so it's not distracting. What is this music? I need that action music, please. Thank you. Okay. You can stay here for now while we work on some stuff. Use the box as cover. Portable cover. Okay, let's see. I feel like this isn't going to work and I'm going to die and I'm going to blame you. Because this AI is going to be better, you know? So, like, who's to say they're going to let this box work as cover?
That's not right. I'm gonna go check it out. Check it out.
Come on, take the shot so I can say I did it. No? Nobody's gonna shoot? Okay. I'm just gonna make my own custom cover right here.
Look alive.
No, look dead.
Let's go to work.
Was he reviving him? It's so freaking scary because, like, you know they can just pop out of nowhere because these AI are insane. Switch. Okay, well. I can't even switch, like, items fast enough because the game keeps glitching. And then this kind of stuff happens. See, I'm just pressing the button to switch weapons and it's not. There we go.
They're gone. So we better search high and low to find them. How the hell did they get away from us? Letting them get away like that.
You could just set up your own little fort out here. They're not even, like, taking a shot. Hostiles remaining isn't going down. Lame. Don't I have to kill certain people for that to happen? Haha! Come on, shoot!
Let's spread out. Cover more ground.
Okay, I'm almost out of ammo now. I do need the number to go down eventually.
Wherever they are, I want them back.
At least I'll have a lot of loot. And I'm getting money for each kill. This is actually kind of better than the normal mission. Whoop! Hello. Yeah, it's definitely these dudes with the armor. Alright, headless guy. Get wrecked! Ha ha! Dang it. Alright. Cool. So that was an FPS mission with some new guns and new stuff. Honestly, the moving the boxes for cover things seems like it's going to be really fun, but it's all... The movement's all just a little bit too janky still to be able to reliably switch back. Like, this delay, when you switch something in, when you switch to a gun and you can't shoot at first is kind of annoying. So, now that we've done this, let's see how much stuff we can shove into this box. One of the things I want to pay attention to here is if you see, it says that it's a 200 kilogram box. I want to see if that changes as we load it in. Load it up with stuff. So let's put this here and see if we can... How can we do this? Can I just store his whole body in here? No, that's not the best way to do it. Oof. Sorry, dude. It's kind of rude, huh? It has to be from inventory. Ah, man. So it's still going to be really slow because of that. If you can't just move stuff from one thing to another, then... Yeah, that's... Still going to have to pick up all of the guns. Because at the end of the day, you still can't carry a bunch of this stuff in your backpack, right? I can't just get all of this armor and all of this ammo and throw it in here. So we really need to physicalize these boxes. Strip them in inventory and drag it from the real world. Alright. So if you look at the body, you go into the loot menu. Throw everything on the ground. Which is dangerous on its own. And then select the box. And I then select this. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Loose items can be placed into the inventory. So if you're near guns, you can drag them in. Cool. Helmets, armor, boxes. Okay, that's decent. That's doable. You can come over here and pop all this out. Hopefully don't kill yourself in the process. And then you just turn, open the box, and drag all the stuff in. Way more than a 1/8 SCU can hold. Fastest way to strip to the box, then place the enemy's suit on, equipping all, rinse, repeat. I mean, this seems faster now. It's just any loose item. So I can just come here, grab this weapon, drag it in. You just got to get the right angle. Whoops. Obviously that's not the right angle. Of course, still pretty finicky. I guess best bet is probably to get all of the stuff in one area. This is a 2 SCU box, yeah. So I'm going to throw all these guns over here in a pile. Stop messing around, guys. Just sit in a pile. And then go up to the... Whoa! Maybe add some weight to this box. Access the box. And drag the weapons in. We just lost a gun. But yeah, cool. This is very easy. I'm going to keep this because that's mine. It's very easy to loot now. You're going to be able to get a ton of stuff from the bunker. Just move the box around with you as you're going. Or you just have a group of people who are all gathering the guns together around the box, and then when you're ready, you throw them in. Might force cleanup or lose the ability to drop things, so doing it in waves might be smart. Maybe 5-6 guns at a time. But case in point, you can now have a central inventory box in the middle of the bunker where everyone can deposit loot. I'm pretty sure everybody can access these boxes. So this is a centralized looting system now that we can use when we're running in groups. You grab something into the physical box? No, not yet. Why are there so many LH-86s just appearing in this bunker? So now, having the job of being the actual loot mule is a thing. You know, you're going to want to be the person who's in charge of the tractoring and the collecting and the organizing of all of the stuff, instead of just the person with the backpack. Look at all these freaking guns we're getting. Yes! Everything from the loot boxes is now able to be picked up and taken back, as long as it doesn't kill you when it's spawning. Oh, sorry, buddy. Don't want that. Come on. Come on. Everything also has weight statistics added to it, if you guys didn't notice. Apparently, the Karna is 8 kilograms compared to the... Why is the rifle heavier than the shotgun? Does that make sense? Is that normal? Alright, did we get all of our guns? Energy weapons are heavier. Oh, because the batteries. You're storing the ammo on your... I guess the batteries you store too. "7 minutes till turret starts shooting me, thank ya. All of your weapons are mine. This one. And this one. And this one. And this one, and this one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, this is cool. This is great. Come on. Just let me grab that. Okay, so this one's a little too far away. Just to give you an idea of how far away you can and cannot grab stuff. Move like 2 steps closer. And now I can select it. Okay. So we got quite a bit of stuff in here. I don't even know how much we've grabbed, but why don't we head back to the station and see if we can sell. Yeah, 1 SCU was going to be enough, probably. I just wanted to grab this for the sake of having a 2 SCU box. But now we've got a weapon box instead of just a 2 SCU box. Okay, that's a really cool view, but I wanted to actually use the box. Come on. Okay, this isn't... Maybe it's because of where I am. Doesn't work. Menu is still not great for this, but when has it ever been? Yeah, I can't. I can't grab these guns. It's so bad. This is what I was talking about when I say that, like, playing Star Citizen is frustrating because the movement system feels so jank. It's like everything feels so cumbersome to do because it's just not smooth yet. Alright, screw this. This isn't working. Let's get out of here. Sometimes things still don't work. 'Tis work in progress. Alright, so we've got a box with plenty of loot in it. Pretty easy to get all that stuff. It's just nice now that you can centralize it all, but let's see what it's going to do for us, how much we can sell for. Are the improved clouds and fog in? Not from what I've seen, no. But as we're flying into Microtech, we can double check and see. You guys notice that the weight of the box didn't change either. So even though you're adding items with their own weight in it, it currently doesn't change the weight of the box. But that's probably something that will come when they polish the system a little bit. Oh, I'm excited to play some Arena Commander. If we have some time, we'll check that out today, but we've already been going quite a bit. Loot acquired and stored. Ship secured. Mission complete. Let's get out of here. You spawn these, you just have to go to the store and buy them. Cargo stores. $40 seconds to spare. Not bad, not bad. Thank you for your goods and loot, secret bunker base thing. I will come back for more later. Have a good one. as it sinks below the clouds. All right, back to Microtech we go. Man, this is gonna be so cool. That's right, and when it comes to a ship like a starter ship like the Aurora, this is gonna change the game for that ship as well. Now, you will be able to attach a small cargo box to the bottom of your Aurora, and then use that to store loot. And yeah, I think that might be one of the first streams I do in... Actually, I'll do that in the PTU. Maybe next week we'll do that. I will just give this a go with an Aurora now and see how it is for a new player with these big changes. Yeah, I had to buy that big box. What's also nice about these boxes is that they effectively expand the storage capacity of ships that are otherwise limited. Yeah.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, the S-71 got its fire rate increased. Empty boxes? I don't remember how expensive they were. They weren't very expensive though. Slinging the boxes under the Aurora doesn't work. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know. I thought it worked. In recent updates, it sounded like it did. Yeah, a ship like the Hull A, where before you couldn't really put that many weapons in it because you couldn't put them in the boxes. Now you're going to be able to carry just an absolute ton of stuff with the Hull A. This actually, I guess, adds a new level of context to what an SCU is, because right now we were thinking all about it all in terms of commodities, but now we can start to think in SCUs in terms of loot, weapons, and the stuff we actually carry around. Maybe it'll matter. Okay, so we're gonna keep this in the ship for now. Just to confirm it can sell from the ship and keep everything here. Head into the armor shop and see what we can get for it. This ramp is this a glitch? Why is this so slow? I 30k'd waiting for you to open ramp. Come on. They love the slow ramp. It's funny because the ramps are super slow, but then like the animations with chairs and stuff are really fast and jarring. What do I think of the gray markets in general? In the game or in real life? I don't really have much thought for them. Wait, I should try the actual armor shop first. Hey, Skippy. PTU's going pretty well so far. This has been a fairly substantial change in my opinion. I think this thing is broken.
Circle's infinite spa, with shuttles arriving daily. What are you waiting for?
Okay, selling. From the Crusader Spirit. So does it group all of our inventory together? It does. Not. Choose subsource. Ah, you can choose which specific box. But... okay, here we go. Here we go. So let's see how much I sell for all the loot we just got. We're at 14, 844, 448. So let's just say we're at 44, 448 right now. Somebody type that in. You can just sit here and click. Unfortunately, the inventory, like, it moves really slowly. $448. Wait, what just happened to everything? Did it just sell every... what? Did I just glitch out? I'm pretty sure it just, like, glitched. And it removed all the stuff I had. Okay, no, there it is. Weird. Continuing. Yeah, we're going to need a sell all option now, for sure. What the heck? Yeah, it's glitching out a little bit with this. Looks like you have to go to all options every time. This is probably just a PTU thing. Work in progress. This is why it's on ePTU, to figure this kind of stuff out. But we're getting there, we're selling. Yeah, we're on ePTU. Alright, come on. The scope is just 0. Ain't nobody want that. Yeah, they literally told us not to be testing this as a focus. Like, this is not where it's going to be. This is completely understandable. Just gonna keep selling the more valuable stuff since it's a little hectic to try and do. At least the selling's working. We used to just sit around in circles and talk ourselves to death about being able to do this stuff. Oh man, I wish I could just get all these guns that we see on the missions and pick them up and sell them for money. Make so much more money every time we go out. And then every time we got closer and closer, we'd be like, oh yeah, we're almost there. We're gonna do it. And now we can finally do it. Finally. Yeah, this is going to teach me to pay a lot more attention to the stuff I'm looting, how much each gun is worth. Oh man, I still have a lot to go. Funny how talking about SC is almost as fun as playing it. Well, for a good long while, talking was playing it. I remember when it was like that for Cyberpunk 2, when we'd be on the Cyberpunk subreddit, back in like the 2017, 2018 days, just like talking about this nonsense. So excited for it, not even knowing if it was going to be in the game. Just move them all to station inventory. Yeah, so to avoid this kind of a glitch, at least in the PTU until they get this figured out, probably just moving all of this to... Even your ship's inventory would work, but making sure it's not in the actual box itself. Because as you can see, it's easy enough to sell straight from the C1. That's where all this stuff is, but because it's in that box, I have to choose a subsource, which is making it take longer. So if you are doing this when you do, it does work, but I would move all the stuff out of the box first. Although it's nice to confirm that we can choose to sell from the box or any specific place on the box. They talked about how they were going to have all the inventories sort of pulled together on a ship now, so I guess this is what they mean. But here we are, we finished. Looks like we made... Am I reading this wrong? Wait, how much did I have? Wasn't it 488? Or was that the hundreds? What? How many thousands were there? 14,844. Okay, 488. So we made 24K just from the loot. That's not bad. In fact, you know, considering how long that took for me, as a new player, you could probably clear one of those bunkers out, clean up all the loot, and fly it back to the station here in like 30 minutes max. So plus the mission you're doing, which I think you can do those for around 10 to 15K. You can make another 30,000 minimum on loot. So you can make like 40,000 credits every half hour doing mercenary missions now that you can easily pick up and sell all that loot. Or you could just get weapons for yourself. But, you know, it's not going to make you the most money, but this is a solid source of money. And it's a lot more fun and interesting now. Very good for profit, better than other things a new player can do. Yeah. Can you purchase into the boxes? I can see real quick. I don't... Maybe. Let's see. That would be big too. If you needed to like purchase armor for people for an event, you could just put it all in a box. Let's try this. Crusader C1, and yeah. You can buy things into boxes. Holy crap. So if we grab this armor and we wanted to just, say, purchase 30 of them, can we fit that? Oh my god, this game is getting so much easier, so much faster. Wow. The quality of life in Star Citizen is climbing a ladder right now, which is good. You can have ammo just in your ship. Yeah, you can have a crate that's just full of ammo reserves sitting persistently on your ship now. Man. Oh man, good times.
Welcome.
Player-made items are going to be super expensive if money generation is this good at release. I don't think it will be this good at release. Right now, we make a lot of money very quickly. Hangar 4. Let's go see if all that armor ended up in that box. Except for climbing a ladder. Yeah, there's still that. Until you crash. Exactly. Stability is always going to be the one thing that we really need that is evasive until it's not. But for now, the gameplay itself is taking some really good steps forward. Yeah, now we just need a better UI and a more performative UI. Looting experience still really sucks. Alright, and in the 2 SCU we've got... There we go. All of the armor. Let me try something here. We're at 106 capacity %. Let's bring it down a little bit. So we're at 80% capacity in this box. What if I opened one of these armors and then put a battery into the armor? doesn't really add to... But it's volume based, so it's still taking up the same amount of space. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, we got raided. Becky on blast. Holy crap. Chat's on blast. What's up, folks? Hello, everybody. Wow. Sorry, I was really distracted. But I'm seeing a whole bunch of red hair and what looks like a golden fire coin in chat. Welcome, folks. Thank you for jumping in. Hello. You can check out my PC specs down below, good vibes. Guides really helped you understand the game when you were trying it at IAE. Glad to help. Thank you for checking out the stream. Folks, how's it going? We are doing some 3.22 testing. We've been doing all of it, really. Salvage. We're just now finishing up some storage testing here. We actually have just been like confirming how you can buy items from the store and send them straight to boxes on your ship. You can move these boxes from your ship. You can put boxes inside of boxes. You can... all kinds of stuff. We looted a whole bunker and threw all the stuff in a big box and took it back and sold it. So we're just digging into 322. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Backpackception is back. It is. We're getting all kinds of nested backpacks up in here. It's nice. It's good. It's luxury living. You got storage in your storage so you can haul while you haul. We won't be ignored. If you drop in toes in the chat, you'll never be ignored. And for all the people who just came in new and are very confused by what that means, I don't mean actual toes. Don't worry. How does the winner of the giveaway get notified? We will be posting an announcement on Discord, on YouTube, and on the we'll be saying it here on the stream. We'll also get in touch with the person who wins. You can't name the boxes yet. No. Let's see. What else are we gonna do? I mean, we really got through all of the testing there. Take a box to a bunker and take everything to that instead of lugging it to the ship? Yeah. We actually just took the box downstairs, looted the whole bunker, put it all in here, and then we sold all of the stuff from the box in the store. We made like 20,000 credits extra on a bunker. Do we have time for one more run? No, I don't think so, unfortunately. I've got to get some work done and get prepared for podcast later on today. Guys, if you are a supporter, either on Twitch, a YouTube channel member, Ko-fi, however you try and help us make this possible, we have a podcast coming up later today. I'll be live on Discord with Morphologists, and we will be talking about engineering gameplay and 3.22. So our kind of splitting the topics today, but that's going to be what I'm doing the rest of the day. Don't know about all of you, but I appreciate you dropping by here and coming to say hi. Ciziano, thank you for the sub, and Billy Two Names, thanks for the bits. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, so we will be on Discord in the podcast channel. I'll make sure to have an announcement out there for you guys so that you don't miss the start time, but it's in a couple of hours, and we'll talk for a little while, and then I'll send him on his dandy way, and everything will be better. You know, you talk to Morph, everything gets better. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for joining again today. It's been a lovely Saturday. Good gameplay, good testing at 322. I'll be back with more of this next week. We'll be doing some more driven stuff, getting more into the reputation changes and whatnot, if there are any. And there should be a video coming out next week, probably to highlight these changes as well on the main channel. Dropped one on the second channel. It goes into a lot of depth. It's what we went over at the beginning of this week. But whatever comes out next week will be a lot more polished and will give you a lot more kind of interesting tidbits of information and things I found. Let's see. Moist Boy. I'm going to take y'all to Moist Noodle. Looks like he's getting into some trouble on the EPTU as well. I hope you guys got some good stuff out of this one. Honestly, I think this was a really good testing phase. We got to see some good stuff and learn some new info. Take it and, you know, do what you will with it. You go do some testing. Find out some new stuff. I'll be on Discord checking out what people are discovering. But until next time, it's been fantastic. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a great weekend, and a good time overall. Go say hi to somebody. Have a good time. Give someone a hug. Eat good food. Have a good day, folks. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, not tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday. Anyways, bye.